Hello. Scotland enjoyed the best of yesterday's sunshine over 10 hours with a different feel really on the south coast. 30 millimetres of rain at Hayling Island and reports not far away of ball lightning and a waterspout. It was a little milder than it should be though for the time of year, as you can see in Jersey. A mild end to the night and another rather mild day to come. In fact, it'll be rather warm if you see some sunshine as well. And the reason for this warm air at the moment is southerly winds. In fact, temperatures are a good few degrees higher than they should be, 15 or 16 normally in the north. But these southerly winds are bringing a lot of moisture with them. They're quite strong as well, particularly in southern and western areas through the coming day. So I think there will be a bit of mist and fog around first thing, perhaps not as extensive as last night and yesterday morning, but with the showers persisting into parts of Scotland, particularly central and southern parts, some really hefty bursts around, some tricky driving conditions, and those showers returning more widely to southern and southwestern parts later in the night, tied in with this one. So come daybreak, really some quite nasty showers in the south and also across central Scotland. So that wind blowing in more of those showers come daybreak, quite wet in parts. Mist and murk will lift as it did yesterday morning, lifting quite gradually, but there will be a lot of dry and bright weather around once that mist clears, except in Scotland here, also starting the day quite wet and misty, very misty in eastern parts, and that'll take time to clear, in fact lingering in the northeast for much of the day. Whereas the heavy thundery rain will gradually ease its way northwards into northern Scotland into the northern hours by the afternoon, but by that time the showers already into southern parts come daybreak will have developed more widely across many parts of England, Wales, into Northern Ireland, coming into southern Scotland eventually. Some localised downpours, some thunderstorms as well, and with the ground near saturation we could see some localised flooding once again. As I mentioned earlier, the one consolation is that it will be a little bit milder than it should be for the time of year.
Crossing the Atlantic for the people and politics of America. USA Direct, next on BBC News 24.
Did you know that Steve Martin, one of the world's greatest comedians, forgets how to be funny? Apparently, he really didn't know how to make people laugh anymore, which is a bit like me forgetting how to do this thingamabob. This, whatchamacallit? This filling. That was a joke, by the way.
Omnibus reviews the arts, reveals the person.
We're talking premieres.
It's a very unique film-going experience.
There's something pure and innocent at the bottom of all the sleazy, other stuff.
We're talking exclusive interviews.
We are certainly much closer.
I think it's a lovable portrait of Hollywood.
It's intriguing as a concept.
We're talking behind the scenes.
Stimulating and exciting. She wants it all and she'll do anything to have it all.
We're talking movies.
Join Tom Brooke in New York, Saturday 2:30 on BBC News 24.
Hello, you're watching BBC News 24. I'm Joanna Gosling. The latest news at 2:30. The UN troops in East Timor are struggling to enforce the peace. They admit they haven't yet got enough troops to establish full control, even of the capital. The violence there is mounting again. A Dutch reporter working for the Financial Times has been murdered, and the situation in most of the country is still being described as very dangerous. Rescue teams from around the world are flying into Taiwan to help search for earthquake survivors. More than 2,000 people have died and the number is rising as emergency services reach the worst affected areas. Strong aftershocks have slowed down the rescue effort as well as causing massive mudslides. Around 3,000 people are still unaccounted for. A British Airways flight from London to Hong Kong has been forced to land in Berlin following a security alert. British Airways says a letter was found in one of the toilets on the plane warning of a security threat to the aircraft. The BA Boeing 747 with 264